Donald Trump meets with Mexico's president ahead of tonight's major immigration speech. Political director Lauren Ashburn reports from the White House. Lauren?
Brian, a very different tone from Donald Trump this afternoon as he tries to repair his image among Hispanics. It's been a year of talking tough on deportations, saying Mexico needs to pay for a wall and calling Mexicans rapists. Today, he said his meeting with President Enrique Peña Nieto was open and honest. He called him a friend, and he complimented Mexican citizens.
Mexicans are just beyond reproach. Spectacular, spectacular, hardworking people. I have such great respect for them and their strong values of family, faith, and community.
Donald Trump said he did talk about building a wall, but not about who's going to pay for it. Now, the meeting comes just hours before he's set to give a much-anticipated illegal immigration speech in Arizona. It's been a defining issue of his presidential campaign, but also one on which he's appeared to waver in recent days. Donald Trump arrived in Mexico this afternoon, in a country where he is widely despised. So much so that this morning a former Mexican president apologized for the invitation.
It's a very opportunistic move, and I hope U.S. public opinion, U.S. citizens can see this and finally see what is behind Trump, this false prophet that is just cheating everybody. It's a desperate move, and I don't see how it can work at all.
Trump responded to Fox with this tweet. Former President Vicente Fox, who is railing against my visit to Mexico today, also invited me when he apologized for using the F-bomb. Fox responded, I invited you to come to Mexico and apologize to all Mexicans. Stop lying. Mexico is not yours to play with. Show some respect. At the American Legion's annual convention in Ohio, his critic-in-chief, Hillary Clinton, says it's too little, too late for a visit.
And it certainly takes more than trying to make up for a year of insults and insinuations by dropping in on our neighbors for a few hours and then flying home again. That is not how it works.
After saying during the Republican primary that Trump would use a deportation force to expel 11 million illegal aliens living in the U.S., he suggested last week he could soften that stance, and tonight's speech is expected to clarify just where he stands on this thorny issue.